Hey everybody, shout out to my YouTube subscribers and viewers and my PS4 Pro players and friends list. This is Rain Phoenix coming back again with a life hack. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but there's like I recently knew about some stuff that I wanted to post. I didn't really want to post it because it was useless, but then again, you know, I might as well. I mean, I'm not doing nothing else, and not that I'm bored or nothing. I'm playing Speak, but I wanted to post this a couple weeks ago, and I kept putting it off. So without further ado, this is one of the hacks I want to bring. Plus something I don't know that your PlayStation controller can do. PS4 controller can do it. You don't need a PS4 Pro controller. The standard PlayStation 4 controller does this. First of all, if you hold the button, you can put it in Bluetooth mode. So if you hold the PlayStation and the share button, you hold it down and then this light will start flashing. It should start flashing. Hold on. This is going to be hard to do with one hand. You hold it till it starts flashing. This is hard to do. I'm not even holding a button. I have to hold this down. There it is. Okay, now you want to hold it until it starts flashing. I think I'm doing this right. There it is. And it's flash. This puts it into Bluetooth mode. And I can now sync this controller with my TV. And if you don't have a Bluetooth mode, if you don't have a TV that's capable of reading, and all I have to do is use my remote and go to it. But my remote is dying. As you can see, it's not working. The little cursor isn't coming up. Nothing I do is I can't even turn it off. I'm pushing the button, but this tells you the batteries are dead. But at the same time, if you do this, I mean, this is a little cheap way. If you have batteries, I would recommend just changing them out. But if you want to take your batteries as far as it could go, or if you don't have batteries, this also works. If you just take the battery down, just take it out. You don't even have to take it out, just so it's not connecting. And you push it in. Put the back on here. And you'll see that it works now. See? It works for a few hours, maybe 30 minutes, an hour and a half. You know, it works kind of like that sometimes. And I don't know if this is still in Bluetooth mode. Nope, it didn't sync it. But anyway, that's all I wanted to share with you. I thought this was really, really helpful. I don't know, and I don't know if this is just with the LG remotes or anything like that. And it tells you right there the battery is low. So yeah. So in case you can't get to a store with any batteries or anything, or if you don't have any on hand, like last night, it was like late. I was tired and I couldn't really turn off the remote. So I remembered about it. I just took the battery, unconnected the battery, and put it back in, and it works. So just little life hacks that I do and stuff like that. Something else that you may want to do too is invest in one of these. What this is a cell phone charger that also, okay, it's dead. I didn't charge it. But what this does is basically it's a battery pack. You charge it. Packages, they're like $4, $7, depending on what size you got. You can basically plug it to your controller and it'll charge it. Let me see. Okay, this is going to be hard to get in here. But you basically charge it in here. Plug that in like so. And it's going to charge it. Now, they recommend you don't charge this and plug it into your phone or controller or whatever at the same time because you'll mess it up. I've never done it before, but I mean, it probably can't help it. You have to do it more than Like I'm gonna say you have to do it excessively, but you know, it's a little nice little device to have. If you with your cell phone and stuff. Let me check something. All right, but aside from that, I'm gonna get out of here. Finish playing some Steve. Oh, there's one other thing I want to do. There is also people say, well, you can't go game mode with HDR because game mode is not available in HDR. Yes, it is, depending on the TV. And I'm going to show you how to get there. You have to go to a game that has HDR, of course. So I'm going to go on over here to my HDR games in 4K. Killing, all of these are in 4K and or HDR. This is just 4K. This is 4K HDR, 4K HDR. Now I think the rest of these are 4K and HDR, but we're going to boot up Last of Us. And to show you that this is in normal HDR, there's the regular HDR effect, and it only has high, medium, and normal. Oops, go back there. High, medium, and low. Okay, now we're going to boot up The Last of Us, and it's going to go to HDR game mode too, which is another good thing. I mean, another little, this is not really so much a life hack, but an update that your LG TV may have. It's going to switch to HDR game mode. I don't know if it'll switch to game mode. There's the HDR there. Now, what you're going to want to do is you hit the little button right here on your LG remote, and you scroll down to picture mode, and you'll see HDR game user right there. Let me see if I can get close on that. Picture mode, HDR game user right there. And these are my preferred settings. Now everybody is different. This is what I like. They say you shouldn't have the brightness, the sharpness all the way up. But look, I'm going to boot up the game really quick. To me, with the sharpness up, it shows way better detail than with the sharpness down. I'm going to go to the little goodies here. Bonuses, and we're going to go find some pictures. Gallery. Let's go to gallery, concept art. Let's find a good picture here. There's one. Well, this is a good one too. Okay, now pay attention to the sharpness. You see all the detail there? Watch when I take the sharpness down. Watch, you're going to see that detail just kind of fade. I don't know if you can see that. You see how flat his face looks? Now I'm going to put the brightness. I'm going to put the sharpness. See, it's down. I'm going to put it up now. Watch the detail in Joel's face. I don't know if you can see that, but it definitely stands out more. You see how now I'm going to take it down. Oh, you can't even see it. I wish I could show it. I really wish I could show it. But nobody, I wouldn't recommend keeping the sharpness down. If you got to have it down, at least leave it at normal, at 25 if you don't like that much detail. Me, I like having detail in my picture, so I'm going to put the sharpness all the way up. Now, my cell phone is in HDR too, so I don't know. It says this cell phone is an HDR picture. But yeah, that's my game mode settings for game mode HDR. There's the picture mode, and it is in vivid user, standard user again. Now I keep my brightness down a little bit because sometimes I'll game at night, but I'm going to turn the brightness up to at least 65 now. See, that looks awful. Looks kind of washed out. See, it looks to me it looks good at 68. I never put it lower than 45 because it would just be too dark then. So I usually keep it at 46 to 49, 46 to 48. which is good. The sharpness, contrast, backlight is down. I usually turn this up too sometimes. Um, but like I said, these are just my personal preferences and stuff like that. Of course, you're going to set them to whatever you like, but there's also some professional, or not professional, advanced, like dynamic contrast, dynamic. Well, like, why would you not have any of that on? They had this off. I don't know if you can see this when I turn it off. Like, let me turn it back high. Yeah, you can see it kinda, but not really. But I'm gonna leave it on high. But yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you guys. I hope this video was helpful. I'm gonna get out of here. Let me close this app out and go back to Steep. Now it's gonna go off and go back to regular HDR mode. There's no game mode now. There's no game mode HDR. Just regular, high, medium, and low. Yeah. So that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. This is Rain Phoenix. That's my little life hack and game mode HDR for some TVs. Now, some TVs may support it, some TVs may not. Um, Aside from that, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. Give me some strike, likes, and rates, stuff like that. Comment, let me know what you liked about it and what you didn't like, what I need to improve, and stuff like that. That being said, I'm Brandon Peters. I'm getting out of here. You guys, peace. Have a good one. Later days.